Okay, Manchester United against Wolves. Another match reaction. As I said, I'm planning to make these a regular thing. No editing, just off the top of my head. The game's finished. These are my thoughts. This is my reaction. And without wasting any more time, I just want to say a very scrappy win. A very scrappy win. And I knew that this game was going to be a difficult game. I saw a lot of match previews and I saw people predicting 5-0, 4-0, 3-0. Manchester United wins. On my little preview that I did before the game, I said that I saw a 2-0 victory. I could see things getting better. I could see us definitely, getting towards scoring more goals because Wolves went that strong. But at least on my prediction, what I thought was going to happen was that it was going to be a well thought out game, especially after I saw that Wolves starting lineup. And not only was it a well thought out game, United looked poor at times. That midfield, I think Casemiro was class as usual. I don't think Casemiro's ever not looked class on a United shirt. But the other two in Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes, two headless chickens. Two headless chickens, and it's beginning to worry me because the same problems are just surfacing again and again, whether with Pereira, McTominay, and Fred, whether with Bruno, Pogba, and McTominay, whether with McTominay and Fred, whether last season, it's like our midfield is always a problem, and I'm beginning to get annoyed at that. Again, it's the first game of the season. Overreactions happens, but if you're talking about this game, my thoughts after this game, I did not like what I saw from the middle of the pitch. I thought that maybe could work, especially in a game like this against a team like Wolves that likes to that likes to sit back a little bit. It did not work. We of course talk about Rashford playing as a striker because that was another mess. That's another thing that really annoyed me. But just on Mason Mount and Bruno Fernandes, two headless chickens. Casemiro's position is solidifying the midfield. He's arguably the best player on that team. We need a number 8, and I'm just tired because it's just we need this player. We need this player. Oh my God, Mason Mount was meant to be the solution. He doesn't look like he will be against a team like a City or an Arsenal. With the way those two play today, we would have been battered. We got lucky. We got the win. Moving on, I also want to talk about Rashford playing as a striker. I've been saying this since 2018, 2019. It should never happen. Rashford should never be playing as a striker. Rashford's much better coming off the left, and just the way Rashford plays as a striker just doesn't move. I don't think Rashford is very good playing that central position. He's not good on the build-up play. He's not good with his back to goal, and he gets impatient a lot of times, which forces him to drift to the wing, mainly the left side, which then leaves just a gap in the middle in the middle, which then has to be which then has to be closed by either Mason Mount, Bruno, Anthony closing in. Again, I hope Haaland comes into this team as soon as possible. I even thought that Martial coming into the team at some point during the game. I know Martial has not been good, but at least that would have solved that problem because Rashford playing as a striker is not good. It's not looked good. He didn't look good last season. I don't want to see that again. Please stop playing Rashford as a striker. Next thing I want to say is, at least to me, Garnacho and Anthony were also quite poor. Again, first game of the season, but no much creativity from both of them, no much happening from both of them, and it was really poor. We got lucky. We got this win today because it came from a very scrappy goal. Wan-Bissaka there, great effort. Sorry, and Varane there on the on the end of that possession to score. On the opposite hand, something I want to give props United for is that defensive side. I think that I said this before the game. I think our defense is one of the very best defenses in the league. At times it looks shaky, but we managed to pull through, keep a clean sheet. You know, if you big teams will go through games like this where you need to get a scrappy win, but your defense needs to stay solid, and stay solid we did. We can talk about the penalty. I'm not going to get into much of that in this match reaction. I'll leave that for another date. I'm about to go on PC for you as well. We'll leave that for another date. But Onana, I don't know what happened to Martinez as well. I need to go double check that. But Onana, Varane, Martinez, Lindelof, Shaw, and Wan-Bissaka, solid tonight. Very solid. And yeah, the subs didn't really move me much. I think Lindelof was alright. Sancho, Sancho came in. He did his thing, I guess. Pellistri didn't have much time to play, and I felt and Ericsson. That's the play. Another player I was saying to come in at halftime because those two headless chickens weren't really moving me today. won't really move him again. Matter of fact, I don't even want to see if they're gonna if Bruno Fernandez, sorry, if Bruno and Mason Mount, if that's the dynamic, I don't want to see it again. I think those 60, 70 minutes that they play together have been enough for me. Either Tena gives one of them a more specific role because those two just swimming around, it's not going to work for our midfield. I want to also give props to Wan-Bissaka. I think Wan-Bissaka had a very, very solid game. As I said, going forward, Wan-Bissaka leaves a lot to be desired, but defensively, he is one of the very best fullbacks in the league, if not the best defensive fullback in the league. A scrappy win, as I said. Rashford can't play striker. Casemiro was quality again. Another thing I want to touch upon is the pressing at the start of the game. I thought that in the first 25 minutes, the pressing was very good, and at times, in pockets of times of that second half, that pressing is working. You definitely begin to see that Ten-like DNA coming through. It's just, as I said, I'm beginning to get annoyed about talking about this midfield year after year, time after time. It's just tiring. We need to sort out this midfield. With the players that we have right now, we need to sort it out. But anyways, guys, as I said, just a quick reaction to get my thoughts off the game. I predicted a 2-0 victory. It was way more scrappy than I thought. I didn't really like this performance from Man United, but a win is a win. What matters is the 3 points. Even if we had played the most beautiful football in the world and lost, it wouldn't have mattered for anything. So a win is a win. You need those 3 points. Not the best start of the season, better than last year's at least, to start on a win, to start on a positive. So hopefully the players can carry on to the next game. But anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching to the end. You're much appreciated. And as per usual, I'll see you soon.